What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. We are back with episode 4. In the last episode, we basically did a lot of platforming, and we have been enjoying the platforming. There's just so much more of it already in the game, and there's so much detail in the mechanisms. We just came from kind of the mechanism part of the palace, with, of course, the defense system activated. As usual, we're gonna have to navigate that, which always means fun gameplay. And we also got this guy down here, released by the Ifrit that we were warned of in the last episode, the second episode, by the Jinn, which I've already forgotten her name. I think it started with an R, like we'll learn it. We'll learn it later. In this episode, no doubt. So he looks to be either like a sub-boss, or he's going to be like a grunt to the main boss of the game, which is going to be the Ifrit. Now, I've been standing here for probably the past 5 minutes as I grabbed a drink between recording the last week's episode, and he has not broken through yet, so it makes me think that we're going to trigger some kind of cutscene when we get over there. But before we do that, if you guys are keen for this series and you've been enjoying, if you've been watching the other episodes, please do hit that like button. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying this, and also hit the subscribe button so that you guys stay notified on when each episode drops. These episodes come out on the Saturday, Sunday, depending on where you are in the world. So definitely stay tuned. I want the Prince of Persia episodes to come out on the weekend so that you guys can have an episode or something to enjoy on the weekend to watch. So I release these, hopefully I release them on the Saturday, so for people in America or people in other time zones, because Australia is pretty close to being the first time zone. The rest of the world should get these episodes on the weekend. So yeah, so definitely stay tuned for the episodes and hit that subscribe button. We're gonna continue on, not gonna waste too much time. I'm curious to see whether we're gonna trigger any cutscene. Although I didn't expect to just suddenly die. Oh, hello guys. What is that noise? Is that creature? Death is the only thing that you know by my blade. Activate something, or is it gonna break the ground from beneath us? Are we gonna like wall run up this, grab onto the lever, and then the ground's just gonna leave our feet? Oh no, here we go. You reckon that creature knows that we're up here? Also, can we see him? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, we're gonna have to run away from it at some point. Like the Dahaka chases. That would be really cool. We didn't get really many chase sequences in Two Thrones. Like they didn't really bring that back from Warrior Within, so it will be really cool if we get that in this game. I can already see like the nods to each game kind of coming up. What we don't have though is being able to stab our dagger into like holes, or being able to kind of those window shutters. I wonder if they're not gonna incorporate them into this game because of how kind of glitched out they were. And here we go, boss battle. Uh-oh. Oh no. is this gonna be a difficult boss battle? Oh! Hey! Alright, bet. Alright, doesn't seem like he's gonna be too bad. That's right, smack your head. Uh-oh. Ow. Can we do it again? And again? Oh, thank you. Alright, get up, get up. Oh my god. Game. Please, game. Oh my gosh. Come on. We got this. We got this. Easy. Oh, that's really annoying. So I pressed the trigger and they seem to get up, so that might be how we have to get up. That's really weird. It's like when we get knocked down, we can't get back up. I don't know if that's like an intentional thing that we just have to kind of learn, or if that's like a bug. Ooh, okay. That's gonna make platforming interesting. Just playing this game. Oh, I don't want to kill him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are you pointing at? That way. It like goes stiff like a possum or something. Booyah. Booyah. Whew. Man, we so good. Just ignore the beginning part.
There aren't any statues in the courtyard.
Oh, we got spikes.
Must have retreated at the first sight of the sand creatures.
Whoa.
I can't say I blame them.
That seems to function differently. See how vast it is. The scale feeling like how big everything feels in this game. Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's cool. It's just a scrolling texture, but... Oh, wow, okay. That took a lot of health. Hi, guys. Curious if we're gonna get any other types of enemies, like visually. Are they gonna be more zombies? Are we gonna get like kind of the belly dancers that we got in the? I think they came in Warrior Within and actually, I'm trying to remember. No, we got belly dancers in the first game as well. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get that in this. can't stop on those. Interesting. Okay, and that then makes this movable. And then if we land on it, will it roll back? That's cool. Ah, I see. So we need to connect that. Oh, we got like an actual puzzle this time. Yeah, let's have a look. So if we rotate this in. Okay, so that just can't go there. So we need it to go down, and then the wheel, the cog will roll across it. That is exactly what's happening. And then if we... Okay, so now... That makes sense, because... we shouldn't be able to pull it. But if we now rotate it... It should then... be free to spin? Maybe? Look at us go. Alright, so now we press it. Is this going to be timed? These buttons seem to be... Didn't realize that was that far away. Wait. We did it twice. There we go. Oh, that way. Oh, it showed us a little timer. Did you see that? Hey.
Good, you're here. There's a large group of sand soldiers on the way. I can slow them down, but I need you to close the gates.
All right.
Alright, bet.
How does it work?
How should I know?
That's helpful.
This is your
I
kingdom.
think the levers behind you lock the mechanism. If you unlock it, that should let you raise the bridge. They've broken through. Get this working as quickly as you can.
He's got a massive sword. I thought it was a bow at first, but like thinking like, oh, maybe it's he'll be able to shoot like Pharaoh does. All right, look, we can figure this out. We're smart. All right, so we need to make a track for that gear to move all the way along. Sounds easy enough. Seems easy enough. Okay, that's to rotate the gear. Now, what's the bet this other one moves those others as well? Now the question is, do we have to move the entire thing in one swoop? I don't think we do, yeah. So now we need to disconnect this one. Be able to move the other one, right? Oh no, but we can't. Ew. Wait, can we... I guess we gotta pull it back. I guess the whole thing has to be aligned properly the first before we move the cog. So let's just reset this guy. Trust me, I got thoughts. Alright. Okay, they're now back in sync, so if we go this way, it's gonna line up properly. Which isn't what we want. That's what we had before. Seems like we can only move that two ways. So let's try this. Now let's move this back. We've done this before. So maybe then we go one at a time. Okay, now maybe this will... Okay. That's what we already had. Okay. That might be it. Right. Now that's in the correct position, and these two both need to rotate twice. No! We're wrong. I'm just gonna try and see if we have to get it onto that other one first. Yeah, no, we can't rotate it to not. So maybe we have to do this. So that doesn't rotate. Can we rotate it now? Can't move that at all, okay. Alright, let me think about this. Let's think. Alright, so that creates this whole pathway. Which is kind of the position we need it to be in. But when it's this way... Oh! I think I figured it out. Now we rotate this twice. we rotate it one more time. We basically want that top corner piece to be in the right spot. So now... rotate that away. Oh, is there a reset button? I don't even remember what it looked like. Are we missing anything? Let's just make sure. We keep getting back to this position. Oh, actually, I think that is what we want. And then we want it like that. Maybe. We keep getting back to that position. It's gotta be the way to do it. But we can't rotate. Oh, hold on. Now we can rotate that. We worked it out. Alright, done. Took us a bit. Oh, okay, we can't rotate that at all while it's on the corner. Nope. This way. Okay, alright. No? Yes. Now we should be able to rotate this freely. Yeah. Oh, because I didn't consider we'd be able to rotate that corner, that lower corner piece more once the gear is out of the way. Hey, we figured it out. Took us a bit. Nope. No. This way. Alright, now we gotta release it. Woo! Alright, we did it.
I've lured them into traps, crushed them with stones. I must have killed hundreds. Yet there are more. I can feel myself getting stronger as they die.
Do you need help?
No.
He's gonna become a
How are
villain.
you doing with the gates?
I've got the gears unlocked.
He's gonna become crazy with power.
The army's nearly here. I'll slow them down.
Could the army be affecting him some way? He says it's making him stronger.
Seems very zealous.
Definitely wrong.
Well, I mean, we're also getting stronger, so it is like the amulet. But I wonder if, because it's split in half, if this is going to be the nod to the two thrones, where we have the good side and the evil side. That's going to be interesting. So we drop down here. Oh no. Wait, no, this is where we came from. We need to go over here. Did we just close the door again?
They've broken through.
Oh.
Have you closed the gate?
Oh, that was the goal. That was our goal.
It'll have to do. Come on.
Malik!
Oh, we got more. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, hello. I did not expect to see them. Hello. You just ran into your friend. Yeah, I'll take it though. Hey. Hey. Are they stunned? Did the other guy die? Stay down. I guess he died.
Well, that ought to keep them in. But we seem to be separated again.
We need to reunite the medallion. Wait there until I find a way up.
What's your hurry? The army is trapped. I can kill them one by one. Gain their power.
Do you hear yourself? This army sucked the life from your people. And you won't stop it because it makes you feel strong. We can end this now. Throw me the medallion.
Throw me your half. If you care nothing for power, let me reunite the scene.
I see.
As I thought.
Whatever.
Right.
No,
I've got to get the medallion halves back together.
we have actual compelling reason. We're keeping it from you. So, is he gonna become a villain? One thing I really like about the Prince of Persia kind of dynamic is that, well, at least like we've seen this kind of theme appear a couple of times. We had it in the Warrior Within with the Sand Wraith, which was kind of like the nod to the very first original Prince of Persia game, where you have to you're confronted with a mirror reflection of the prince. And in order to basically beat the mirror reflection, you have to basically not fight it and like just walk away from it, right? So then we also found ourselves in Warrior Within with kind of like a homage to that from the original game, with the Sand Wraith wearing the mask and kind of seeing it as an adversary to the prince, but it turns out it was actually the prince in the future. Spoilers, if anyone... I probably should have said that first. If no one has watched that series yet, I'll definitely head back and check out that series. But then we also have, and I'll give you spoilers for this one, in the Two Thrones, we then had ourselves split in two with our evil side and our good side. So it seems like a commonality in these games to kind of have this kind of yin and yang, mirror, reflection, good versus evil, internal struggle with the prince. And I think that's a really fascinating concept that they've constantly brought to the games, and I would love to see how they are going to expand upon that in not just the remaster, but if they're gonna do the remaster, are they also going to do the entire trilogy? Are they going to do more games coming off of the trilogy as well, like how we get in the Forgotten Sands? Will there be more Prince of Persia games? I really do hope they do that, because as much as I think everyone loves the Assassin's Creed games, the franchise has kind of been, I would say, dried up. Well, not dried up, but like, so pretty much you've covered every single idea at this point for Assassin's Creed, that I think a lot of people would say that they want something new, maybe a new franchise or something. And I think that it'll be good for Ubisoft to go back to the Prince of Persia and just kind of create new, I suppose, stories from the franchise itself, and really dive into expanding it more. Gives something that's familiar, so it's less of a risk for Ubisoft to do that, because they know it's an established brand, but we also get something new at the same time. And that's usually a risk whenever you're creating a movie, creating games, creating any kind of, I guess, entertainment content, is that trying anything new can be a heavy risk and doesn't always pay off. And it's why I think a lot of studios really focus on getting franchises and remakes and doing all of this, because they don't want to take that risk of making something brand new, spending absolute millions, if not billions, of dollars to then have it basically result in a loss, right? And a lot of entertainment is run off of a business model where they're trying to stay in the green. They have a lot of investors, and it sucks because it does mean that a lot of us consumers, we get kind of the same thing over and over, and we don't get new innovative ideas all that often. They're remaking Harry Potter as a television series rather than trying to find a new franchise, because it's not as big of a risk, because they know Harry Potter's successful. Now, I'm excited for the series, but I would also be excited to see some brand new franchises in the series really kind of come up and become massive global phenomenons, like what I was able to experience with things like Indiana Jones, watching those movies. Even though that was before my time, I remember those movies being really popular with my parents, and then they led to Pirates of the Caribbean becoming a franchise. And yeah, because there's a lot of like inspiration from like Indiana Jones in that, as well as National Treasure, great franchise, Jurassic Park. Like, just growing up, there was so many really unique and kind of different, I guess, trilogies and franchises that kind of came up kind of all over the place. Even Night at the Museum, that was a really unique concept. So I'd love to see movies go back towards that. We get so many MCU and superhero movies because it's now Hollywood's safe comfort zone that I just want to experience some interesting news stories. The Mummy as well. That was a great franchise. Like even the third movie, even though it wasn't based in Egypt, with Egyptian mythology, it was still very cool. And they tried to reboot it, but it just didn't work. I think Tom Cruise made it, like trying to make it into a monster universe type thing, and you don't need to make a cinematic universe out of everything. And I think that's why it kind of didn't work. And like, we don't need so many remakes. We need some unique and brand new ideas. So I know Disney is currently looking for unique ideas, and we're at that point in entertainment industry where I think if you're a new creative person who's got their own ideas, right now is the time to start writing down those ideas and seeking to become a writer or a screenplay writer or someone in the creative industry to create your own stories. That's something that I'm doing. I'm writing a bunch of different stories, and with the intention of them being rather big, like big worlds and world building and all that sort of stuff happening within it that hopefully is unique. And I think that we're kind of reaching a point where that's needed again. Everything's become so, I guess, the same, so lacking risk, that we need some more unique ideas to kind of bubble up to the surface and get some really epic stories going, like Harry Potter becoming the phenomenon it was. I reckon that'll be amazing to see that. So I'm excited for content and movies and entertainment moving forward. It seems like we're kind of in this in-between zone where ideas are just repeats from the past and there's nothing kind of unique or new coming out at the moment. But I think that's around the corner. I think there's a lot of people currently building up their skill set in those areas to hopefully gain investment from people who are willing to risk it. So yeah, anyway, I've been kind of rambling now, but we're going to end the episode here. We'll be back next week, continuing on with episode 5, I think we're up to, after this episode. And we're going to see... Oh, hello. Can you do that again? Yeah, we're going to see if the prince's brother is going to become, like, a secondary adversary to us. Are we going to have, like, an internal, external conflict, kind of like how the prince had the internal dark side conflict in Two Thrones, but instead it's presented kind of more externally with his brother. So this is gonna be really, I'm keen to see where this story goes. But yeah, we're gonna end the episode here. We'll be back next week, so definitely hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you guys think about kind of stories in general, movies in particular, and kind of if any of you guys are creatives, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know whether they're content creators or people that just are writers and exploring creativity as kind of a potential career path as well. Let me know what kind of people we have watching these episodes in the comments. I'd love to link up to and chat with you guys about all that sort of stuff if you guys are interested. So yeah, definitely let me know. But yeah, hit the subscribe button as well to stay notified when these episodes drop. But we're not gonna waste too much time doing our outro. We're just going to end it, and yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this, you know what to do. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a safe rest of your week, and we'll see you guys next time.